Welcome back to Désiré. In the last episode, we managed to find the manuscript. And apparently we can see colors now, but I'll take his word for it. I don't see him. It's gray. I can't leave without reading the manuscript in full. Well then, why did we go out in the first place? Thank you for dinner last night. Oh, that was nothing. I really appreciate the company. In fact, I thought about what you said about the old sailor. And I wondered whether you'd try to find him again. We could try to locate him. Couldn't we? What do you say? It's been a long time, and I told you he was ill. Yes, you did. You never know, right? Sometimes it pays to preserve the mystery. Nice weather this morning. Perfect weather for visiting the area. What you doing? I'm cleaning the banister while waiting for the post. You're expecting a parcel? I'm waiting for the mail. I write to other collectors. Every morning I take care of correspondences and filing. And then I have the whole afternoon to go on treasure hunts. Treasures like manuscript. Yes, about the manuscript. Can I read it again? I'll show it to you later. Okay. What are you up to? It's a lovely present, as usual. Okay. Can I go upstairs? And check the mail? See anything noteworthy? Can we go now? We could break in. We could break into this nice old man's house. No, Martin is here. Did you hear? Hear what? That the bird is the word? I think I heard a postman's bicycle. Oh, thanks. Let's have a look. Don't rat on me. Beautiful birthday memory. He seems happy in this picture. It's Martin's wife. It's a clean ashtray. Never seen a fireplace that clean. All these books are subject in alphabetical order. How much time do we have? Shouldn't stay too long, come back anytime. I don't know what you heard, but it wasn't the postman. Maybe there's no mail for you today. Impossible, I get mail every single day. Hold on. It says there's a painting of Leah. I clicked on that though. Oh, that time it worked. You find a plan to find out the code for the safe. I need more time. Well, shouldn't take too long. I might put that painting back before he notices. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Now you're right, as a postman on his bicycle. Funny. I'll leave you for a while. I'll have to deal with the mail. Go and play in your room, Leah. Granddad has to read his mail. I don't think that's your room. Tell me, Leah. Do you want to have some fun? This doesn't sound good. Do you like to play tricks? I don't know. I'm sure you'll like it. We're going to play a trick on your granddad and take his mind off his hobby. He's right behind you. What trick? We're going to pour a bucket of water on his head. You want to be my accomplice? Yeah. Stay here. I'll go and get a bucket. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? All you gotta do is wait until later on in the day. That's all you gotta do. He is graciously letting you into his home and feeding you and let you read his prized possession. You're an ass. Then again, this is the same guy that got that set up one of his co-workers to get fired, specifically to get into somebody's pants. You're an ass. Bucket. I can see you. What are you doing with this bucket? Nothing. How you doing? Hello, sir. What would you like? Do you know young Leah? Yeah, she's Martin's daughter, the village collector. She comes here every afternoon to buy a croissant. She's cute. Do you talk? She's very laconic. Getting her to say anything can be real hard work. That's surprising. She didn't seem to hold back with me. I met her only yesterday and she seems rather open. She likes you then. Believe me, she really clams up with strangers normally. I was surprised when she was out so late. She's very quiet around here. It's very quiet around here. I think she likes it. She feels both free and at home. She may not look like it, but she's a brave little girl. Why is she all alone? According to Martin, she withdrew after her parents divorced when she was 5. She was already shy and introverted. But Leah talked to me about her parents back then. She never mentioned a divorce. It's complicated for an 8-year-old kid. Her parents still work together. They're very single-minded and focused on their career. They're successful at everything they undertake. Except in their married life, of course. They're always traveling, so Martin takes charge of her education. It's really surprising. What is? That Leah doesn't talk to anyone but me. Her granddad's spilling the beans to the baker, although he seems more into his antiques than confession. Martin has been feeling somewhat overwhelmed since he has been taking care of Leah. He confided in me a lot 3 years ago, maybe because we were once very close, and he didn't have anyone else to turn to for support. I know this whole story weighs on him. I think he's running away from reality, because he feels incapable of giving her the happiness she craves. He didn't know how with his daughter either, Leah's mother. So he feels it's better not to try than to fail again. Dang. I asked Leah if she wanted to play a game. Great idea. but I'm going to need your help. With pleasure, tell me everything. I need a bucket of water to prank her grandfather. Sounds like a bad trick. I think it will do them both a world of good. Yes, I will definitely remind Martin of his youth, and it will make Leah laugh. You don't have a problem with this? Take the bucket next to you. It's clean. Promise you'll tell me everything afterwards. Sure thing. You're actually... Do you sell chestnut cream tarts? No, sorry, that's an unusual request. Not enough demand for it to be profitable. Shame, they remind me of my childhood. You have a nice church. I've never seen anyone walk in. The villagers don't attend since Mass has lost its soul. There's no priest in the residence? Only visiting priests. Well, okay. Alright. Bucket! Alrighty. Oh, this way. I really don't think this is a good idea. Now it's up to you. What do I do? Get your granddad outside. Alright. Gramps. Granddad? Yes, darling. The woman from the other day is outside. Again? Why does she always come back? She wants to speak to you. Tell her I'm not in. Why don't you want to see her? We've talked about this, Leah. Granddad is happy with the way things are. You can always talk about Gran, but she's gone. I don't want to meet another woman. Nobody can ever replace your grandmother. I'm sorry, Leah. I know you would prefer a more solidly united family. We don't always get what we want in life. I told her you were in. Alright, I'll go. I'm going to be totally frank with her this time. Okay. Give her the bucket. What? What do I do? Bucket with top. Master Lacour, you have a call. He's coming. You find that funny? If you could only see her face, you'd find it funny too. I'm going to the garage to get changed, so as to not get the stairs wet. Granddad is soaked. You find that funny? Yeah, he's so funny with that bucket on his head. He's so stuck up. Okay, need to find a way to limit the number of combinations. What's your birthday? Nope. It's a lovely present. Ah. I consulted the walkthrough. Clearly. Lord knows I wouldn't have figured that out. I was under the impression we were in a rush. Okay, now what? What's the point? The brush is clean. Oh. Well, where's the ashtray? The ashtray? I'm not convinced this is particularly useful. Brushes. Wait, I was supposed to get a pencil too? God Christ. Hold on, I'll be back. Pencil, I didn't even see that. It's a good thing it takes forever to change clothes. Couldn't even wait for him to go out on his errands, earlier. Like we had to get him out right now. Like, what is wrong with you? No, you're going to do it. You're going to do it. Safe. Should be enough to see the traces of Martin's fingers. Better not touch it again. And Martin didn't see me coming out of his office. He's back? Okay. I was gonna save real quick. I'm sorry. That was your idea, I suppose. Yes, I hope you're not mad at me. I was. But when I saw that Lee was laughing and really enjoying herself for once, I can tell you that felt great. Besides, it's only water. The carpet will dry quickly. It's so warm today. Are your clothes drying? No? Why? I got changed. Your clothes look the same. I often wear the same clothes. It saves so much time in the morning. No choice, no problem. In the old days, it was my dear wife who picked very elegant outfits for me. I never had her patience. I have to go? Already? You will be sad. I know. Stay a while longer. Don't you want to have lunch with us? They'd be so pleased if you do. Say yes and I'll show you the manuscript again. Alright, that's very kind of you. Don't move. I'll be right back. Thank you. I don't want to read it again after all. What? I just wanted to touch it. You are really disconcerting sometimes. As you wish. Was that enough? Yes, you can take it back. Good, I'll put it back in the safe and I'll get some bread for dinner. Are you trying to steal the book? It's a moment of truth. If my little plan fails, never mind. I'll leave without knowing for sure. Hey. Oh, 492. The manuscript. Not here. A more secluded, quieter place. I gotta close that up. Like the church, perhaps? Do I go in? Okay. Diesel? There's nobody here. Okay. Gotta get closer to the stained glass windows. Now, will you read it? Whoa. I can't believe it. Bloody hell. Whoa. It's so bloody gorgeous. It's crazy how colors come back so easily. They look so accessible. It seems too easy. How could I have tortured myself for so long? The manuscript could help me leave the world black and white behind. This is living proof. But if I do that, I'm going to have to steal the manuscript from Martin, and that's not right. After all he's done to unearth it, that just wouldn't be right. Even if we talk for hours, he won't give it to me. The manuscript wouldn't make sense anymore if I didn't respect the fact that it's free of charge and spontaneous. But how could I forego this gift from heaven? Miraculous breakthrough to those who are open to it. How can I let it lie in a cold, dark safe? Unthinkable. What a waste. It needs to be surrounded by life. Martin is way too possessive to give it to anyone. Unless it's Lee. Yes, of course, she needs it so much. It has to be for his granddaughter. Not for me. Subconsciously, he just wants Lee to be fulfilled. But he won't see it, even if I tell him clearly. The only way is to steal the manuscript and give it to Lee. Yeah, that makes sense. Everything's black and white again. So we go back. She in the bakery? Nope. You're up. Hold on. Back up. Back up. Made a promise. We did it. So, did Lee enjoy it? Yeah, she had a lot of fun. I'm so happy for her. I'll ask her about it. Maybe she'll talk a bit more this time. Thank you. See you soon. Oh, there she is. Okay, so I have something important to tell you. When I was a boy, I met this old sailor who gave me a magical book. A magical book? Yeah, a real treasure. And now, I want to give that book to you. I don't want it. I don't like treasures. It's not that kind of treasure. This one's magical. It'll help you find your way in life. Did you find your way? Yes, finally. Do you trust me, Leah? Yeah. It's a very important book. It must be our secret. Do you know how to keep a secret? Yes. Take good care of it. Read it with all your soul when you need help, and it will give you the right answers. What's a soul? You'll understand as you read. And one day, you will no longer need it. When? You will know when the time has come. Promise me something. Yes? On that day, give the book to another lonely child. Alright. Thank you, Leah. I have to go. You're not eating with us? No, I'm sorry. I hope your granddad won't mind. Don't be sad. Now you have a magical book that will always be there for you. Don't lose it. Good luck, Leah. See you soon, Désiré. Before I go, I want to contemplate the colors in the church again. Okay. The colors are fading already. Am I dreaming or what? Is that Jesus over there? Well, he can make a blind man see. I mean, he can make a colorblind man see colors. After so many improbable encounters, I'm not even surprised to see the Lord here. Have I lost my touch with my inner child? For heaven's sake, just call me Jesus. That's somewhat this is the reason you see me now is stimulate your imagination. Not as a biological apparition, but for the message I'm here to deliver. I have heard messages throughout my life. Heard it all and didn't get me anywhere. I end up totally stuck at best and falling off a cliff at worst. I agree, the world is saturated with messages. A cacophony of imposters. Constant hubbub of confusing messages. And you want to add to the noise? Oh, I gave up speaking to those who don't want to listen long ago. What you painting? I don't like the way I'm depicted. Art cheats and distorts reality. I was kidding. Are you really painting your own portrait? Sweet Lord, no. There are so many things to paint and such inspiration within each of us. Why bother endlessly depicting my face? Truth be told, I'm experimenting with art, without much success, I might add. But you're Jesus. You rose from the dead, but you can't do art? Art is the creation of man. And that is why I have no greater artistic aptitude than the next guy. Get back to mankind what belongs to mankind. So you find pleasure in painting? When you give your whole being to practicing, you're filled with joy. And then you can reap what you've sown. Is there really a point to art? Don't get me wrong. Art with a capital A doesn't bring much joy. But when I'm possessed by a work of art capable of eliciting strong emotions, it really doesn't matter whether it was painted by a famous artist or an unknown painter. But beware imposters. That's all good. I may offend you. Doesn't matter. Are you going to criticize my painting? No, not at all. I'm no judge of artistic talent. No, in fact, I don't believe in God. Who cares? I don't like our time. Was it better before? I don't know. Each era has its charms, I guess. In any case, I just don't go for contemporary charm. Because everything is so much faster? Yes, the incessant race for progress and growth. I've always fought power and wealth. It's a hard fight for a long run. I know. They're so powerful and they're driving the world to ruin. Is it only art that you admire in man? No, I admire whatever is heroic in man. Saving the world, you mean. Dealing with your own anxiety for a start. Easy to say. Should we never fear anything? Don't confuse anxiety and fear, nor religion with faith. Fear helps us grow, but anxiety paralyzes us. Tell me about it. You know, today I did something heroic for the first time in my life. I sacrificed my own well-being for the sake of a distressed little girl. Yes, I'm aware of that. Unfortunately, I fear you may be deluded, as I am with this painting. Why? You think you have foregone seeing colors for the good of Lee. Yeah, I think so. I am not convinced. Sorry to be blunt. I see no heroics here. All I see is a man lying to himself and refusing to accept colors because he is weak. Your generous gesture towards Leah is just a way to avoid the issue. That's a bit harsh. It can't be helped. All you're doing is burying your emotions deep inside. Maybe. I don't know. It's up to you to decide how you want to live. Ponder your deeds without attachment and be honest with yourself. What is the real motivation behind your act? The real motivation? Say it. I did because I think it's too late for me to change. I've lived without colors all my life. It's all I know. I've flirted with ghosts for too long to ever be able to change. This black and white world has become my world. And I know it better than anyone else. whereas colors, however beautiful they may seem, are complete strangers. Still, wasn't that your quest? Yes, and I got there. But before that, I didn't have a choice. There was only one vision. Today, everything has changed. I open another door. It may be a form of but it's also a decision, my decision. But it's true that I'm only just realizing that. Do you regret your choice? No.
There we are. The journey was long and full of traps this time, and it's only the beginning of the new lease of life. He will pursue his path as long as he possibly can, as long as he feels condemned. Ultimately, life is but a spark that peeters out in mist.
We did it. We beat it. It certainly took long enough, but we did it. It was a good game. It was a good story. Kind of long and a lot of dialogue. So I'm kind of glad it's over. But I did enjoy it. I enjoyed it a lot. I hope you guys did too. And thanks for coming along with me on this journey, and I'll see you in the next one.